Hi, I'm Andrea Deere with the whole kit and caboodle. Today's question is from Sharsa in Benton, Arkansas. Sharsa asks, how do you download an SVG, then upload it to Design Space? While this process can become more complex, I'm going to give you a simplified, very basic version on how to complete a download and upload of an SVG, and it should give you all the tools you need to start the process. First, let's talk about what is an SVG. SVG stands for Scalable Vector Graphic. And why we use SVGs when it comes to die cutting is because that single image is broken into several layers, each layer being a different color. So therefore, when we go to cut out of any substrate, whether that be fabric or wood or paper in our case, each individual color will cut on a separate mat. Now you notice when you shop on sites, say like Etsy, that there will be images that are PNGs or JPEGs. Now those images are great for, say, a print and cut, but they're not good if you want to cut individual color layers. They're flat images, so they won't be broken down into color. So when you're shopping for digital image for Design Space, make sure that you're looking for that SVG extension. All right, so we've purchased an SVG from Etsy. We've got an email confirmation that our image is ready to download. Now what? We're going to go to our purchases and find that item and select download. Now remember, there could be multiple versions of this image, but we want to select the SVG. Select download. That will automatically place it in the download folder on your computer. And it can be just as easy as that to download your SVG. Now note that I'm showing you how to do this on a PC. So if you're working on an Apple-based product, that process is going to be a little different. Now sometimes when you buy an SVG, the product isn't necessarily ready for the complete download. Let me show you what I mean. Again, we want to go to the file that we purchased and select Download Files. You'll notice with this one, it doesn't give us individual options, only the single download options. Select Download, and then notice that there is a file with a little zipper. That is a zipped file, which means it was so large they compressed it so that it wouldn't take so much time to download. We need to extract those files in order to make them usable. So we extract all. You can choose where you want the file to go. I just let it automatically go to my download file again. Now that we have extracted the files, if we double click that folder, you will now see that all of the individual files are listed. Like I said before, there's the PNGs, the JPEGs, but what we need with this file is the HTML document. Hold on a minute there. Didn't I say that I wanted to make sure that our images are SVGs if we wanted to cut the individual color layers? When it comes to die cutting, an SVG file is the same as an HTML. So that HTML is going to work identical in giving you those individual color layers that we need when we are importing it into Design Space. So now that we have it downloaded to our computer, how do we upload it into Design Space? I'm going to start with a blank canvas in Design Space. On the left side, select Upload, and then select Upload Image. From there, we need to locate that image on our computer. Now remember, I just let mine go to the default of the Downloads folder. So I've selected the Downloads folder, I've double-clicked to select our Safari Mini, and there she is. Here, you can change the name if you'd like or leave it as it is, and then select Upload. If you select that image, we can then add it to our canvas. It'll appear in our canvas, and then if I pull out the menu, you will see all of the individual cut layers. So what about the file that was zipped or compressed? How do we upload that file to Design Space? Again, I'm going to start with a blank canvas, and again, I'm going to select Upload, Upload Image. Then we need to find that image on our computer just like we did before. Mine is always in the Downloads folder, so when I click that, you'll notice this time there's a folder. That's our unzipped file, so the one that we had to unzip. When we open up that folder, you can have it for Mac or you can have it for PC. And remember, we want the SVG or the HTML version of the image. Again, you can change the name if you'd like, and then select Upload. If you select that image, you can then add it to the canvas. So there is a very basic version of how to download an SVG to your computer and upload it to Design Space. Clear as mud? I have every confidence in you. You can do this. Thanks for tuning in to this week's tip. We'll see you again next Wednesday. And as always, happy scrapping.